Alright, you guys, welcome back in. This is going to be my August 2024 readings. I'm going to roll the astro dice and see who we're reading for in this specific reading. I have my energy oracle cards out here. I'm going to be utilizing Radiant Rider Waite, and we're also going to pull a crystal at the end of the reading. I will go over all of the August 2024 transits and each house for whatever specific sign comes out. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so I have Leo in the second house with Pluto's energy here. So this is going to be Sun, Moon, Rising, Cancer. Alright, with Leo being in the second house. Interesting. Okay, so right away what I see pertaining to the planet that came out is Pluto. Pluto is currently retrograding in Aquarius. It will retrograde into Capricorn, which is going to be Cancer, your 7th house of relationships. Okay, so let's get started. Let's see what Spirit wants us to look at here. As I split the deck, Ace of Cups, Three of Swords. I don't know, there could be some sort of separation that takes place, heartbreak, loss. All right, when it comes to love. Let's see. Okay, I see the Queen of Cups, the Three of Swords. Want it to come out. Okay, and the very first card that came out, Knight of Swords. I don't know if emotionally someone here wants to get away from a specific situation that has been causing some sort of heartbreak, or this could be someone accepting the energy of loss. All right, I'm seeing Four of Pentacles here, which is the energy of the Sun in Capricorn. As I was just speaking about Capricorn, Pluto's energy, this speaks about the need to accomplish. Okay, Four of Pentacles in this specific deck, you see he's holding that pentacle tight to his chest, doesn't want to let it go. All right, this could be something that you don't want to separate from. All right, if it pertains to the energy of what you value. Okay, I'm seeing that the energy in the challenge is the Queen of Cups, which is typically, for me, Cancer is your energy. All right, by the way, today I'm doing this reading while the moon is in Cancer in its domicile energy, so there could be a heightened energy of emotions being the challenge right now, where it's causing someone some sort of anger, disagreement, frustrations when it comes to whether this is communication or, you know, it kind of gives a sense of a very hurried type of energy. Could definitely feel a bit argumentative. Okay, let's see. Have the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords. Typically came out in reverse the way it fell out. All right, I don't read reversals, but I'll definitely let's just put it that way. All right, interesting. Whereas in the past, your new beginning was a passion. Here at the current moment, Ace of Swords, you're not speaking your truth about something. You haven't gained clarity about something, with the Ace of Swords being in reverse. All right. All right, so Ten of Pentacles is giving, in the near future, some sort of long-term stability when it comes to, let's say, with finances, when it comes to the home environment, when it comes to a local community type of thing. All right. Three of Wands here is saying that you have either someone waiting for you or you're waiting for something to come in for you. Could definitely be financial. All right. I'm not sure if you're like imbalanced when it comes to where you want this passion to head and whatever you tapped in with in the past. But here at the current moment, it's almost like you're not speaking up. You're not saying what it is that you feel or what you're expecting out of a situation. All right. I don't know if you choose to separate from someone. That's kind of what it's giving, with the Three of Swords being the goal. All right. I don't know if you're purposely doing something, purposely not saying something to hurt someone's feelings. All right. I'm not sure what that's about. Be careful, because that's very karmic. Okay. I mean, you do have the Queen of Cups in the challenge. It's like you're not expressing your emotional state. You're being very direct and stern, and or not saying anything. Interesting. Three of Wands. As I split the deck, Seven of Pentacles. Whatever it is that you've been waiting on here, it looks like you've been waiting for a long time. Seven of Pentacles is giving time, energy, resources invested, where you're continuously waiting and waiting and waiting for something to grow. Obviously, in the near future, if it goes from the 7 to the 10, it's amazing. But I feel that something has to take place in order for this to come upright and some sort of conversation to take. You need to take action towards that conversation, whatever that may be. Gain clarity on whatever that is. All right. Let's see. What's going on with this Knight of Swords? Who is this? Could definitely be an Aquarius, Gemini, and or Libra. All right. Again, this is a very fast-moving action energy. This can be a very argumentative energy. This could be an important conversation that needs to take place. Action when it comes to traveling, or, you know, that type of thing. All right, so it's given a Gemini. It gives a very difficult ending when it comes to someone either betraying you in some way. Okay. It's kind of giving like someone speaking badly on your name. Ooh, and there's that Four of Pentacles again. This could be your partner. Again, this is giving like Capricorn energy. Who is this? Why are you in the challenge here? I don't know if you don't, I don't think you understand what's happening around you. You may be afraid to say something. All right, you may just be accepting a loss. You may be not knowing, you know, your value, and or tapping into your intuition. Just, you know, just kind of letting things happen. That's what it's giving me. See what I'm saying? It's just like you're accepting a tower happening in your life. Eight of Wands. Where you are meant to be accelerating quickly, something around you is going to fall to shit. You have to experience some sort of loss here. A separation. Heartbreak. In some sort of way, you have to experience it. As I split the deck, there isn't an equal give and take here. Things aren't accelerating as quickly because wherever you are, there isn't an equal give and take. What's going on here with this Ace of Wands? Well, no, let's go back to this Three of Swords. What's happening with this Three of Swords here? You're discontent with where you are. You're unhappy. You're bored as hell. Because there isn't an equal give and take. Why is there passion in the past, but here in the near future, or here at the present moment, no communication? Wow. In the past, you could have had everything you needed. Nine of Pentacles. You were free, you were independent, you were reaping rewards. It's because you were super focused. You were stern with whatever decision you have made in the past, in the direction you were going towards that passion. It became burdening, possibly. All right. Or in the past, you noticed what a passion was, how to become independent and having freedom, and choosing to release the burdens had led you to move forward, but not reaping what you thought you were going to get out of it. Why is Ace of Swords in reverse? Ten of Cups in reverse. You're not happy with what you got out of it. Emotionally, it didn't make you happy. It's whatever was supposed to accelerate for you quickly. I don't think it could accelerate it as fast as you thought it would. Alright, so if you headed, I'm kind of seeing the way that I'm looking at the challenge here and this Knight of Swords heading away from you, okay? This person could have been betrayed, whoever that person is. Alright. This Tower energy that was so unexpectedly causing this separation and heartbreak and disappointment and loss and feeling like you left out of an opportunity where in the past the opportunity was there. You're not happy with it. You haven't gained clarity on the direction and where you're supposed to be going. But in the near future, you have the Ten of Pentacles upright. So if it's that you have to separate in love, right? There's no love there. That's the truth. All right. It just hasn't been spoken. But the stability is what's leading you towards success. Ten of Pentacles. Let's look at it. Because I'm seeing Nine of Pentacles in the past. So in the future, after you overcome this energy, it's Ten of Pentacles. It's like you have everything you needed. Right? Let's see. It's almost like, what's that movie? Wrong Turn? That's what it's given. Okay. See what I'm saying? So you had that passion in the past. That Ace of Wands. With the Nine of Pentacles, right? You took a wrong turn. It's kind of what it's given me. You may have had to experience some sort of tower around who the hell you were, right? You had to know who the hell you were again because there wasn't clarity upon your happiness here. This is what your happiness is. It's your abundance. It's your stability. It's your confidence. It's your passion. Whatever that is for you is what was expanding. I keep seeing the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. That is accelerated motion when it comes to business traveling, important information, and or messages that are meant to come in for you. If you haven't received clarity just yet about where your happiness lies, you will in the near future. That's what I'm getting from this spread. All right. So when I see Leo in the second house rules over finances, values, possessions, confidence, self-esteem, and overall it is abundance, right? It's Venus's energy overall, the second house in which it rules. We have a new moon that's happening in Leo for you, and that's going to be in the second house. So some sort of transformation is coming back in the energy pertaining to Pluto stepping back into Capricorn as well. Could be between the beginning to the end of the month for you. Whatever this, transformation is going to happen. Let's just take a look here. Let's get a little bit more on the spread. All right, so I've got the Page of Wands. I kind of feel like you have to start something fresh again. All right. Maybe that's a message or someone you need to communicate with. I don't know. Knight of Pentacles. I don't know why this is in reverse, but it came out that way. All right. Whoever is around you that's holding you back, I don't feel this person is being loyal to you. You have to be cautious with whoever this person is. All right. I feel once the energy changes and some sort of clarity comes out after not being spoken, all right, what happens is when the Knight of Pentacles is upright, the energy is moving slow. When it's in reverse, it's not moving as slow, okay? So whatever that passion was that you were working on, once a specific truth is spoken, when it comes to the energy of your heart space and whatever it is that you're possibly walked away from, where you actually dealt with some sort of betrayal, things are no longer slowed up for you. I feel like that Knight of Pentacles actually flips because then you've become abundant again in the near future. Let me clarify a little bit more. I'm getting a whole lot of people coming out here. You got a Knight of Swords, which can be an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. You have yourself here, Queen of Cups. It can be a Scorpio and or a Pisces. I'm also seeing a Queen of Wands here, Aries, Leo, Sag, and or I'm seeing this Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Queen of Pentacles. You see what I'm saying? You have a Queen of Cups, you have a Queen of Wands, you have a Queen of Pentacles, all upright. I feel like you are in pre-Empress status. You just have to overcome some sort of difficulty and release and separate yourself and accept a loss so that you can step back into your happiness. Your happiness is going to be stability. Whatever you had invested in. Alright? I don't know what that is, but let's pull from the energy deck for you. Okay? Let's see what's going on here. I'm kind of feeling where Pluto is, because it came out on the astro dates in Aquarius for you, had led you possibly down a different direction in where you weren't meant to go. Alright, maybe there was a lesson to be learned there. Alright, it's interesting. For you specifically, Cancer, Aquarius is your 8th house. We're going to get into that in just a second, but I'm just trying to figure out here why Pluto is of significance. Anytime Pluto is in its domicile house, for you, Cancer, Aquarius is in the 8th house and Pluto rules the 8th house. Pluto being in Aquarius in the 8th house in retrograde, major transformation happened in there. That's what I'm getting in this for. Alright. It may have felt like you were betrayed in the direction you were going and saying, screw, I gotta turn the block. I turned the wrong way. It's what it's given. Okay? Garden in the gate. You have to step outside. It says this is meant to have abundant prosperity and you playing it safe. It says this is you fearing to go outside of the gates into the energy of the unknown. I'm seeing lots of pentacles here. Once again, I got the 7 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You have 2 knights here. Both of them moving pretty quickly because the Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. It's not moving as slow. Things will pick up. These are messengers. As we've seen the 8 of Wands come through. If you are a person that reaps abundance through speaking messages through, your intuition could have been off point for a while. Queen of Cups energy. Very intuitive, very psychic, okay? You could have been going through a specific heartbreak, loss, a separation, and feeling discontent about it, where if you were passionate about something in the past that was leading you towards abundance, you weren't speaking your truth about how you felt when it came to your love life. Once you overcome this difficulty, that's when you get the whole overall 10 of Pentacles energy. Alright, let's see. So you just need to be bossed up, unafraid of stepping outside and going after what it is that you want. Alright. Envy. This card for me represents the energy of what they have, you can have. This woman is in a castle looking up towards others that have whatever she wants. It's not that she can't have it. It says this is move from a consciousness of lack to one of value. Voice your opinion on something is what it's giving me. Because you're in the energy of lack and disappointment is what it's giving me. You're dissatisfied with what you're experiencing right now. Alright, so you can let go of jealousy and acknowledge the blessings that you already have and show gratitude, alright, towards the divine for the opportunities that you could be experiencing here. I'm seeing the number 20 and 30 on these 2 cards. So July 20th and 30th could have been significant. Alright. Let's see. Anything else here? Alright, so Angel of Balance. I feel like you have to come back in to balance. It's very simple. Alright. Very, very simple. You have almost every tool necessary for you to be able to move forward. If you were to be the magician and manifest whatever it was that you desired, whatever that passion was, you have the Queen of Cups, you have the Queen of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Wands. The only thing that you lack is words. speaking it into existence, is what it's given. Okay. Fourth chakra is here, so opening up the heart chakra could be of significance. A man holding a heart, all right? You have to express something to somebody. You're heartbroken about something. You feel that you've missed an opportunity. You feel that you made the wrong turn and you had a betrayal moment in your life that you feel that you can't come back out of. But the minute that you speak your truth about your happiness and where that lies, you move forward. And this could be feelings that you have for this person. You feel like you lost it. And you're dissatisfied, you're discontent, you weren't expecting that to happen. Because you're normally this very loving, caring, compassionate, kind mother figure that's willing to express their emotions. All right, whether this was you or them, you chose the wrong path or they chose the wrong path. It's giving me you did. Okay, let's see. The thinking woman is here. Put your thinking cap on. All right. You have angel of balance and angel of love. You know exactly what to do to get yourself out of this predicament. That's what this is giving me. You know exactly what it is that you need to do to get yourself out of this predicament. All right. Step outside. Do not be afraid. Do not show envy or jealousy towards anyone. Keep yourself in balance. Go after what you feel fills your heart space. All right, find whoever that man that's holding a heart for your heart space is. Utilize the energy of your mind and express the angel of love that you are. You are the magician. I'm telling you here. You have every tool necessary. Stop being afraid to get the last queen in this spread to come out, and it's because you're holding back your truth. Okay? Now, Cancer, let's go over the energy of August 2024 for you. Wow, that was a bit powerful. All right. All right, let's start at the very beginning here. All right, so right now, today, August 1st, the moon is in Cancer in your first house. You could feel super emotionally soft, because anytime the moon is in Cancer, you only want to associate yourself with those that you are comfortable with. You only associate yourselves to those that are supportive of your energies. You may be a homebody today. You may feel like you want to stay isolated, that type of thing. All right. Nothing much happening in Cancer for the remaining of August. I believe Cancer stays put with nothing happening, no transits there. Leo, on the other hand, your second house, in which was coming out here, there's going to be a transformation with the Leo energy in your chart. All right, so right now we have the sun in Leo, which the sun is shining on your money status, your values, your possessions, all right, your confidence, your self-esteem. This is where if you felt that you've taken a loss, no, you need to pick it up and you need to fix whatever this is so that you can tap into this spark that's meant to come in for you. Venus is in Leo right now. Venus typically rules the second house, as I was saying earlier, and Venus is in Leo in your second house. All right, so Venus is getting ready to move into Virgo, which is your third house. When it comes to, let's say, August 4th, the same day the new moon in Leo happens. All right, anytime there is a new moon in a specific sign, this is an auspicious time to gain a new beginning. All right, it's setting an intention, seeking potential, and taking action. Okay, so Venus will step into Virgo in your third house. The new moon will happen in Leo on the 4th, the same day. All right, we're going to be seeing the energy of Vesta in Leo up until August 24th. Vesta is the asteroid of spirituality. You may feel a heavy spark of energy that comes through with sacrificing and devoting your time towards what you value, and that could be spirituality. Okay, Virgo in the 3rd house. This is the house of communication for you. Mercury being in Virgo at this time is going to go retrograde on the day after the new moon in Leo in your 2nd house. All right, so what happens here is where Mercury goes retrograde in Virgo, in the house in which Mercury rules, which is the 3rd house, you may find that you're going to have difficulties with vehicles. So you might want to have to go get those things checked out and fixed. There could be difficulties with technology, all right, with internet purposes, that type of thing. I don't know. But Mercury will retrograde then in Leo on August 14th. Okay, August 14th, stepping back into the sign of Leo, you're going to see that communication starts picking up when it comes to your finances. If there's electronical bank deposits or anything that's meant to come through, I feel that right now it's just going to be a review. Okay, a review of your finances, your possessions. If it comes to money that you have, saved or whatever that may be, those are things you're going to be looking into. Mercury will go direct in Leo in your 2nd house on August 28th, towards the end of the month. All right, and then we'll see Mercury that's going to step into Virgo on September 9th. So this retrograde period is the time of review in between the energies of your 3rd and your 2nd houses. It's communication. It could be definitely with transportation, issues with your vehicle. This can definitely be where you have to spend money on a vehicle, buy a new vehicle. You never want to purchase a vehicle during Mercury retrograde unless it's absolutely necessary. I would definitely go over all details within a contract and make sure you look into everything before you sign on the dotted line. Okay. Let's look at the energy of, there will be Juno moving into Libra. All right, Juno currently right now is in Virgo in your 3rd house, asteroid of marriage and partnerships. So right now you could definitely be focusing on communicating with a specific partner that you may want to be with in business even. All right, the new moon happens in Virgo on September 2nd. So here's, we're going to see some sort of new intention that you set when it comes to communication. This could be a great time to then buy a vehicle. Okay, if you were looking into buying a vehicle, don't just jump into the first thing you see. It's more so like, take caution. All right, so that's the specific area there. Now with Libra in your 4th house, this is where you're dealing with your karmic challenges. This is where you have a natural gift. Okay, and I feel like that's more so what's coming out in this spread is you. All right, your karmic challenge, your natural gift, how you're supposed to, I'm kind of getting, deal with some sort of past life issues in order to be able to move forward. Lilith is also in Libra. Lilith is the asteroid of power, of revenge, of vengeance. And that's probably where this envious energy is coming from. No, keep yourself balanced, okay? You don't want to reap more karma that you took from the past and bring it back with you into the near future. These new moon cycles are setting intentions, seeking potential, and moving forward, taking action, not bringing the karma with you from the past, okay? Now, Scorpio in your 5th house of pleasure, love, and creativity. This is where Pallas is in Scorpio, the asteroid of wisdom and knowledge. All right, whatever you're seeking knowledge about here has to do with a hobby. It has to do with something that's creative, something that allows you to self-express, something that you find pleasurable, something that brings peace and contentment into your life. Whatever that may be, it's helping you. You could be reading a book. You could be a part of, a social community, whatever that may be. All right, but there's a 1st quarter moon in Scorpio that's going to happen on August the 12th. Now, with it working with the energy of Pallas here, whatever information you're gaining about, all right, the thinking woman, this is Pallas energy for me. All right, whatever that is, I feel like you're going to possibly even seek a potential love partner there. That's what that is. 5th house energy is love. All right. That's what I see for you there. Pallas is utilizing the mindset. Speaking out, what is it that you want? Once again, once you speak up, you gain the 10 of Cups in the upright. Okay, that's what I'm seeing there. Now, Sagittarius in the 6th house. Nothing's happening here. Nothing happening until September 8th, where Pallas will be moving into the 6th house. Pallas will then say, hey, We need you to quickly use your mind. Be analytical. Be efficient in this. Make sure that, all the details are in order, right? When it comes to the way that you think, the way that you use your mindset. Nothing's happening there just yet, but it will on September 8th when Pallas moves back into Sag. Now, we're looking at Capricorn, right? And I spoke about Capricorn when I seen the astro days because Pluto is going to be retrograding back into Capricorn. All right, it's going to be a very significant time with the transformation when it comes to your house of relationships. This is one-on-one relationships, romantically, all right, platonically, whatever you want to look at it as, friendships, business, in your family dynamic. However, this is where right now Ceres is retrograding Capricorn. Ceres is the asteroid of parenting, nurturing, agriculture, self-care. Okay. It will go direct on August 26th, so you're going to see a heavy pickup in what you want to experience in your relationships. All right. This also has to do with legal contracts as well. All right. So anytime Pluto steps into Capricorn in the 7th house, it has to do with a transformation pertaining to a contract. That's what I'm getting. All right. This could be marriage. I don't know. It could be anything. All right. Aquarius in the 8th house. And this is where Pluto is currently right now. What's happening here? In the house of sex, in the house of taxes, in the house of resources from other people, in the house of deep emotional feelings, the need to face your fears. Pluto is transforming what this is for you. I don't know what that may be. Sexually, you may not be involved in it with anyone right now. Doesn't look like it. I don't see that you're happily involved in love. You're not. You're focused solely on a passion, on your abundance, and wanting to come back into the energy of, how do I say this? In the energy of like expressing love again. And understanding what that is to be able to speak that out again. Okay? That's what I'm getting. There will be a full moon in Aquarius on August 19th. This day is going to be a little hectic, all right? So specifically for you, Cancer, we're going to see where Pisces and Virgo's energy will it's going to be in opposition on August the 19th. On the same day of the full moon in Aquarius. So you're going to see your 8th house, your 9th house. You're going to see your 12th house and your 3rd house have some sort of like I don't know if they call that a cazimi. All right, listen, you'll have squares and oppositions on that day with a full moon in Capricorn. So anytime a full moon in Aquarius, anytime there's a full moon, something's being illuminated, something's coming to completion. Not only that, it's causing confrontation when it comes to the 3rd and the 9th house. If it pertains to Saturn and Neptune being in retrograde in Pisces in the 9th house, this has a heavy emphasis on your higher learning, your spirituality. If you're dealing with some sort of philosophy, or I don't know if it's the foreign person that you're tapping in with here, someone that is meant to be very stern and structured in your energy. All right, someone that is meant to help guide you when it comes to your psychic abilities, even because I have Neptune here in the 9th house. Listen, whatever this is going to be a big day for you. All right, when it pertains to these specific houses here. All right, so once again, that's going to be the 3rd, the 12th, the 9th, and your 8th houses that are going to be affected on August 19th. Big deal. Transformation, spirituality, higher knowledge. 12th house has to do with isolation, imprisonment, illness, and then you also have a sense of like this opposition over to you needing to communicate something out. Maybe that's why you can't speak up with something just yet. Okay, let's see what's happening here. I'm not sure. Okay, not sure. Let's get there. All right, so let's look at Aries in the 10th house. Whatever this career, public image, professional aspiration that you have going on with the North Node in Aries being here, this is where you're supposed to be heading to divine life purpose. All right, Aries is a very masculine type of energy sitting for you in a very masculine type of house. Perfect energy. All right, The only problem I see with this is that Chiron is in retrograde. You're dealing with some sort of core wound that you need to heal. And that has to do with your reputation. It has to do with your public image. It has to do with, long-term stability. And I guess that's why this is coming out. This is your goal here. Things can no longer be slowed up for you. That Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. Okay. Now, Knight of Pentacles definitely is giving a heavy emphasis on Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Capricorn, once again, your 7th house. Taurus, your 11th house. And Virgo, your 3rd house. Okay. So something about communication, partnerships, and companions. Think about that. Let it resonate how it resonates. Okay. Uranus is currently right now in Taurus. That's going to be retrograde on September 1st. But let's look at the placement and where it is. Uranus in Taurus for you is a very, very good, significant transit. Why? Because Uranus rules the 11th house. Even though it's at its detriment, or should I say at its fall in Taurus, the placement and where it is for you specifically in the 11th house, it rules the 11th house. So the changes that are happening for you, revolutionary changes, when it comes to the communities of people you're dealing with, when it comes to members, you being part of a member of a specific organization or an institution or a spiritual community, whatever this may be, it's good for you. Uranus will go retrograde there. It's going to review those that you are associating yourself with. All right. Let's look at Gemini in the 12th house for you. And this is going to be where Mars in Gemini is and Jupiter is in Gemini. Jupiter rules the 12th house. So this is another placement in where it is amazing for you. The only thing I don't like, Mars in Gemini, number one, overall, it represents for me heavy arguments. It has a lot to do with not being able to sleep, very fast incoming communication where you can't take it. You know why? It's heavy on you. You're not meant to move that fast. Why? It's messing with the energy of your subconscious state. Mars in Gemini in the 12th house, that's like saying Mars in Pisces. Let me look that energy up for you guys, and I'll explain what I mean. Mars in Pisces, it represents the energy of escape. It says using great energy to extract oneself from a tricky situation, working extremely hard for the benefit of others, and shutting one's eyes to the reality of a situation. You won't accept what's happening in your love life because you're so used to experiencing difficulties when it comes to your subconscious state. You don't know where you need to open yourself up towards. And that's the energy of love. You won't communicate it out. That's what I'm getting for you guys. The minute that you open up your heart space and you become balanced, all right? The minute you choose to step outside and stop being envious and jealous of what other people have, that's when you utilize your mindset to attract exactly who it is that you want. You deserve love too. I don't see why you can't have it. Because overall, what I see here is you want passion, you want love, you want stability. It's saying it in the spread here, and you're able to have it. All right, whatever you're investing in here, you're receiving the energy of the Virgo energy. Virgo for you, 3rd house energy. Utilize Mercury and Virgo to get organized when it comes to your mind. All right, your intellect. You have to have a balance in between the subconscious and the conscious mind. That's what I see here for you. All right, so Mars will be moving into Cancer. In your sign on September 4th, we have last quarter moon in Gemini, August 26th. All right, so last quarter moons are going to be adjustments that take place. They ask you to surrender to specific things. Anytime the last quarter moon takes place in Gemini, this could be like a final conversation, the final opportunity to have a conversation before, we're continuing with the waning moon cycle, before you're meant to release something. It's very important that you say something specifically here by that last quarter moon in Gemini. And that Gemini placement, I believe, is for you in the 9th house, correct? No. Sorry, one second. I'm like all over the place. 12th house. Apologize. Okay. So you have to speak up. You have to say something. You have to get out of your mindset. You have to. You have to. By the end of the month, this is going to be your challenge all month. Stepping outside, stop being jealous and envious of other people and the happiness that they can have around you. You're an angel of balance. You're an angel of love. You deserve love. All you have to do is open up your heart space. Okay? That's what I have for you. I have to pull you guys a crystal, I believe. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. What is going to be the best crystal for Cancer in the month of August 2024? Aqua or quartz is what I have here. It says connecting to infinite potential, a renewed sense of purpose, wonder, and awe. Okay, so that's your energy for the month of August 2024. I'm seeing the 6th house being significant for you. Alright, so that's going to be the energy of, was it Sagittarius? Yeah. And there's nothing really much happening up until September there. We spoke about that. Alright, so I'm going to read out the energy of general message, relationship message, prosperity message, as well as the crystal spirit meditation. Alright, it says here, the Earth is only one planet with a solar system with a massive galaxy that itself is a mere speck within a vast universe. How awesome is it to recognize the power we all have when we choose to see ourselves as part of this incredible creation, and we tap into the universal consciousness that continually generates love and guides us with the wisdom of the ages. The appearance of this crystal is a message to you to seize your cynicism and worry and open your heart to the wonder that is your life. How unlikely we all are, and yet we are here. Drink in the magic of life in your body on this planet and let yourself be filled with wonderment. Open yourself to healing in its many forms as the universal consciousness eternally creates new beginnings and generates abundance. Today is a day to appreciate the magic that is everywhere. So your relationship message says, there are 8 billion people on this earth, yet soulmates somehow find each other. Friends and lovers show up in the most unexpected places, and love makes itself known just as you are, beginning to doubt that it is out there for you. Aqua Aura Quartz spirits to you today is to become childlike with wonder, believe in magic, believe in the power of love, to find its way to you no matter how dark the hour, for love is everywhere, and you have not been forgotten. Open to the love that the universal consciousness wants you to feel in every cell of your body and every particle of your being, for you are the stuff of the stars. Okay? Prosperity message says, as long as you are on this earth and in this body, you will always need to pay your bills and fill your belly. But Aqua Aura Quartz Spirit is here to remind you of the magic that happens when you align with the flow of abundance. You realize you really do have what you need. Resources multiply, and you start to feel like Jimmy Stewart in It's a Wonderful Life, with a basket overflowing with gifts from those who remember what you did and who you are, who want you to know the money and support show up when you let go of the fear that you aren't enough. You are enough and more. Open yourself to the abundant gifts from the conscious universe today and be in awe of the signs that say, yes, I am listening and I love you, to there and back. All right, so Aqua Aura Quartz is a clear crystal that has been treated with a specialized process, bonding finely powdered gold to its surface. The addition of gold changes the energy of the quartz into something more and very different than the original crystal. Meditation with Aqua Aura Quartz soothes the emotions and seems to, on some level, feel sacred, bringing in a feeling of attunement to the upper realms. All right. So once again, that's what it looks like. All right, you guys, I'm going to be leaving the reading there. You guys can jump back to the July 2024 readings in my playlist. I'm going to be adding all zodiac signs to the August 2024 reading. You can reflect back to last month and see if there's anything that resonates there for you and bring it into this month, and let's keep striving, all right, for manifesting what we desire. I love you guys. Bye.